get out of her attic.
Katrina's winds and water were too dangerous to send emergency crews.
You just wonder what happened. What was the end result?
We tracked her down. She's alive, living in Texas.
Great. Great.
What could you hear in people's voices?
Fear. Terror.
Operator Tina Berry Doyle spent 12 hours.
Hey, what's your callback number?
478-472-3400.
Okay, we'll get them out to you.
Thank you. Hello?
911.
Make it say prison.
Okay, what's going on there?
I have a 35-year-old builder that has been assaulted and we need EMS.
Okay, you said it was assaulted. You know what happened to him?
He has head trauma.
You got beat up.
Okay.
And he is customer alert. He's in medical department.
What's your name?
Unit Manager Ingram.
You didn't get what?
All right, do you know if he's bleeding or not?
There's a way to find out.
Well, he was bleeding from the top of the head.
Just walk up
Okay.
there.
All right, we'll get him in route.
All right, thank you.
All right.
I don't want to wear myself.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. Make a say prison.
Okay, and what's going on there, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I have a 75-year-old offender. He has fluid in the abdomen,
It's gonna be
shortness of
copyright.
breath, and he has a low blood pressure.
Gonna
He
get a
needs to go out
copyright.
by evening.
A copyright? For what?
It's live.
Okay,
headphones in.
fluid in this abdomen area, shortness of breath, and what else did you say, ma'am?
He must have got
Blood
stabbed.
pressure, low blood pressure.
Where did you locate that in medical?
Yes, ma'am. He's in the medical department at the time.
All right, and can I get your name, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Unit Manager Ingram.
And a good callback number for you all, ma'am.
478-472-3528.
All right, I'm getting them dispatched out, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Where's your emergency?
Oh, yes, I'm calling from Macon State Prison. We have an offender that needs to go out.
What's wrong with you?
49-year-old male has lacerations to the face and upper extremities.
He got stabbed in the face.
Say laceration, like stab or what?
You don't want to hear
Yes,
that?
sir, he's been stabbed.
Oh, he's been stabbed.
Oh, bump you then.
Left upper lip, right upper lip is
Nothing.
but he's completely bleeding control by the time it's stable.
Okay, he in medical?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
That's for
What's the phone number there?
478-472-3489.
All right, I'm gonna get help on the way, okay?
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Where's your emergency?
Macon State Prison.
Okay, what's going on there? Make it safe.
We have a shortness of breath.
For a 64-year-old male,
Yes.
is he having any chest pain?
No.
He's still conscious and alert.
Still conscious, but O2 is 88 right now, and it's went down to 83.
All right, anything else? Nausea, vomiting,
No.
and he's in medical, correct?
Correct.
What was your name?
Jackson.
What's the phone number?
Now it's 478-472-3489.
All right, we're getting him on the way.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Medical Point 911, how can I help you?
Yes, call from Macon State Prison for a patient named Mary Washington complaining of chest pain. It's setting 79%. Blood pressure 154 with 80. He complained of chest pain. heart rate 91.
Chest pains is the only thing he's complaining of.
Yes.
How old is he?
61.
And is it located in medical?
Yes.
All right, what was your name again?
Forrest. T. Forrest.
And what's phone number?
Phone number is 478-472-3400.
All right, we'll have him on the way. Mm-hmm.
Phoebe?
911, where's your emergency?
Macon State Prison.
Yes, ma'am. What's going on there?
Ma'am,
What's going on there?
I have a gentleman, let me see, let me do his chart. 45-year-old male. He's we've been dealing with a lump in his groin, and it's gotten so big that I can't rule out strangulated hernia or testicular torsion.
Yes, ma'am. Is he complaining of pain from anywhere?
Ma'am?
Is he complaining of pain?
Yes, right groin pain with the hernia. So he went to see a general surgeon, and he did show the hernia. I've never seen it this big, so it's all the way down, filling up his whole. It's filling up your whole sack, right? Filling up his whole sack. Irradiated, shooting pain into his rectum and up into his abdomen. He's sharp knife.
And he's not having any difficulty breathing or chest pain?
No difficulty breathing, but he is nauseated and vomited.
Okay, what's your name?
Cynthia Hunt, I'm the PA.
Yes, ma'am. What's your callback number?
478-472-3489.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get someone on the way to you all.
Thank you.
Right.
All right, baby, you're coming.
They setting up already.
Where's your emergency?
Hey, this is Nurse Lovett calling from Macon State Prison.
Yes, ma'am. What's going on there?
Hey, you got a 40-year-old male with a history of epilepsy. He has assault with multiple lacerations to his head. He has lost a lot of blood, but he's alert. He's oriented ×4. Just need him sent out for eval and treatment.
Yes, ma'am. You did say he had a fall and bleeding from his head?
He has multiple lacerations. He's been assaulted, ma'am.
Oh, I thought you said he had a fall, okay? Was he assaulted with a weapon, or do you know?
Maybe possibly a foul.
Okay.
Who?
Hey, where
I'm just talking out loud. So
He's in medical.
All right. We'll get someone on the way.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Where's your emergency? 911, hello? Yes, this is Macon State Prison. We have an inmate that has a head injury, vomiting, and abnormal breathing. Can we get you there too, please?
Yes, ma'am. How old is he?
We don't know yet.
Okay, you said he has a head
He's a
injury.
male, right?
Do you know how the head injury happened?
Somebody hit
Top of the
him.
bed?
Oh, he fell off the
Okay,
top.
and
That's
he's
a
bleeding
lie.
from the head.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's
Also,
your name?
vomited ×3 and abnormal breathing.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Man, M-A-N-N.
Okay, we'll get someone on the way.
Thank you.
All right.
Somebody
911.
Hey, I'm the reporter. I got a call from Macon State Prison. I'm sorry. Inmate is dying currently, and no officers responding. He's in cell block D2.
You see your people showing up?
Okay, what was that, sir?
I said I got a call in about a prisoner dying, and there's not an officer reporting at Macon State Prison and cell block D2.
Okay, Macon State?
Yes.
Okay, hold a minute. 911.
Yes, ma'am. This is Macon State Prison, and we need an ambulance for an unresponsive offender.
It's located in medical.
He will be in medical by the time the ambulance get here.
So what's your name?
Officer, I'm sorry, I'm getting nervous.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
She forgot her
Officer
name.
Smith.
Your phone number?
Hold on one second.
You don't know your phone number? I don't know.
You don't know your phone number? You tweaking.
478-472-3449.
3449. Okay, we'll get
You
him
know
in.
my number? You know your mom's number?
Well, I know one of your numbers. I'm memorizing.
911, where's your emergency?
I just never learned my number.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Yes, we have a 51-year-old offender that is being housed in the infirmary and medical. They want him to go out by EMS due to inability to eat and vomiting.
Okay, can you tell me how old the person was again? I couldn't hear you.
51.
You said 51?
Yes, ma'am.
And the only thing going on is the fact that he can't eat.
Yes, sir. He
It
can't hold
says
anything
that they
down
waste
either.
precious time by not having the correct information. Some of them,
Is he
bro,
located in medical?
first of all, what's going on? I appreciate you tuning in, but you're right. It seems like if they have the name, the age, and the dorm that the person in, it'll stop a whole lot of the nonsense. It just seems like that should be protocol before you call 911 from the prison.
Where's your emergency?
Yes, sir. This is Mike. I'm calling from South Georgia. There's an emergency, Macon State Prison. Nobody answers the phone.
Okay. What's going on at the prison?
There's 2 inmates being out fighting in lockdown. One of them got stabbed up pretty bad.
Got stabbed up pretty bad. Somebody might die somewhere.
Okay.
Are these live?
Okay.
911 calls?
You said somebody's been stabbed.
All
in Macon State
911 calls are live. Stay woke.
And talking to another person in lockdown and stabbed my brother.
Yeah, what do you mean live
How did
911
you
calls?
find out about this?
No, it's not happening right now.
Pictures and videos of my brother.
These are
They
recent.
touched me.
Okay, and where are you?
I'm in Thompson Store, 307 King Street.
What's your name?
Mike.
What's your name?
Mike.
What's your last name?
Jones. J-O-N-S.
If a police officer asks you your name, I would give you my full government name.
Hold on.
I think you're trying to see if he's lying or not.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
He talking kind of mean though.
She look like she's alone to be a lifeguard.
She's probably about 16, 17, 15. How old you think she is?
13.
13? I don't think you got to be older than 13 to be a lifeguard or something.
I know, but that's what she looks like. I know she ain't 13. I know she wasn't 13, but she look like she's 13. When they gonna leave? When the people gotta leave?
Well, it's 4:44 now, so probably there. The inmates who are calling seem more concerned and detailed. The operators also seem unconcerned. Yeah, I think it'd be a situation where it's just like they get numb to it, bro. Cause we're concerned because we're just humans that care about humans being treated like humans. But I would assume that if you're not really embedded in what's going on and people are losing their life, and you hear 20 people lose their life every day, you're probably getting on to it. I'm
What block of the prison are you in?
I don't think they make it right but I'm just trying to come up. It's almost like a soldier. Like me and you offing somebody might be, it might alter what we got going on. It might make us sick to our stomach. But a person who done killed 30 people a day for the last 18 months, death is not a big thing to him. I'm trying to get in contact with somebody.
911.
Yes, this is Deborah Marshall. I'm calling about my brother, Jonathan Marshall, that's in Macon State Prison. He's in J2. And somebody's been popped the doors open, and I need to talk with someone.
Okay. Hold a minute. And this is in Macon State?
Macon State
Oh yeah,
Prison.
the theme for this meet was Prince and Disney.
What's your name?
Stupid.
Deborah Marshall.
Okay, Miss Marshall, hold a minute. Mm-mm. 911.
Hey, yes, ma'am. I'm calling from Macon State Prison.
Uh-huh.
There's inmates on top of that cot cases and locked their doors. And they're running around throwing shit and piss and they got popping up through the cell hurt them.
They're doing what?
Shit and piss?
They're popping out of cot cases and running around throwing people's starts and piss people's rooms.
Bro, what you just said?
And then popping the rooms and hurt them.
That ain't what he said the
They're
first time.
popping out of the pipe?
He said,
Uh-huh.
There's inmates on top of that cot cases and locked their doors. And they're running around throwing shit and piss and they got popping up through the cell
he
hurt
said
them.
throwing shit and
They're
piss.
doing what?
They're popping out of the cot cases and running around throwing people's starts and piss people's rooms. And then popping the rooms and hurt them.
They're popping out of the pipe, Chase?
Yes, ma'am.
Doing stuff in people's rooms? Dorms?
She laughing.
Yes, ma'am.
I've had
And they're
feces
popping
thrown in my room
or
before.
trying to.
I'm gonna pause this commercial break. Let me put my daughter on. So, you know where we have our debate class, that building, the DeKalb Juvenile Court.
Yeah.
Okay, so next door to that is the DeKalb County Jail.
Oh, okay.
All right, so when I was 19,
And you were in that situation.
I was in that situation. So every time you get into a fight, you keep going upper floor and upper floor. So I started out on the 6th floor. So mind you, at some point in time, I found out that your sister is born. She's born I got locked up in November. She was born in April. So after I had missed her birth, like,
You had your first baby when you was 19?
yes. So this irritated me. It pissed me off, but I didn't know how to channel that aggression, so I was just fighting. I wasn't even winning all the fights, but I was just fighting because there wasn't nothing else to do. So I eventually made it to the 8th floor. Now on the 8th floor, it's 24-hour lockdown. It means that you don't come out of the cell. Like on the regular floors, you can come out during the day. You probably come out for about 5 or 6 hours during the day. On the 8th floor, it's all the way locked down. So I'm in there. I got your sister baby pictures up on the wall. I'm writing, I'm reading my Bible, I'm trying to stay sane. And so then when I come out for my hour, I say, can you try to get the call concerning D. Cole, who was slain a couple of weeks ago? I'm gonna write that down, bro. Let me see if I can, I'm putting my notes. And then you said it's D. Cole. Any other information that you have on it, bro, get it to me. Now I'm gonna try to get it. D. Cole. So I'm on the 8th floor. So I come out for my 45 minutes. My 45 minutes, I gotta bathe and get on the phone. There's no TV, there's no interacting, and you only come out, it's only one person. So I come out, and then this dude named Charles Duffy, who had actually, him and a juvenile had cut a lady head off. So he's still locked up. He's not never getting out. Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't know you was a lady. Skrill sound like like Skrill. In my mind, it just has a masculine feel to it. But my apologies, ma'am. But if you could whatever information you have, you said it was a couple of weeks ago, like what county it was in or what prison it was in. If you could get that to me, then I will. I'll do my best to find that 911 call. So I come out to take my shower, and then this dude who ain't never going home, he like, hey, shout out to tell them folks that I cut myself. He want me to tell the police that he cut himself. I'm like, first of all, my name ain't Shawty, my name Butler. And I ain't telling the police nothing. My exact words to him is, Shawty, you gotta die another day, my nigga. Cause he not really cutting his wrist, like the vein is right here. So he's cutting right there, and then he's cutting right there. So he not trying to kill himself, he's just trying to go to the medical floor. So I'm not going for that. So I don't think nothing of it. Then the next day, I was in my cell and I had my little flap open.
Flapper?
Yeah, you had a flap about this big, cause they would slide your tray.
Oh, for food?
Yeah, for food.
I seen that in the movie. So
I'm sitting there, I'm at the desk, and I just hear this splash come across the room. And then I'm like, what's that smell? This dude then dashed my cell with doo-doo. He then doo-dooed in the cup, put his doo-doo in the cup, and then he put mustard in it and made it watery. Then he just splashed my cell with it. And then I cleaned it up. They still won't let me out the cell till the next day. So when I came out, the next day I'm going to the shower. So I'm going to the shower, and in the Cobb County jail, you only got one button. You can't control how hot your shower is. So I'm adjusting. No, I'm not adjusting. I'm waiting on the water to get hot, but they can't tell because I'm just standing in front of the shower. Cells up here, cells at the bottom, shower out front, but I still got my clothes on. So I guess they was trying to determine that I hadn't got undressed, but I wasn't. And then the dude named Kool-Aid came out. He had took a broomstick, he had to sharpen it down. He had sharpened the broomstick down.
He was gonna stab you?
Yeah, he tried to see right there. And it was something else, because these are pretty old wounds, but he just tried to stab me. I was like, well, he'll hit my arm, but he ain't gonna hit no vital organ. And then the police came in there and beat both of us up. So yeah, that's that story.
Did you get moved to Florida?
No, they didn't move it over. We're in the worst place possible that you could be. You're not going nowhere. You're going right back in the cell. The only difference is now you got an ass whooping to go along with it.
They're doing this now?
Not to just consider time, they just went back in the rooms.
The moral of the story is stay out of prison.
The guards just walked around and did a wellness check. But when they did a wellness check, they just looked in the rooms and halfway look, they didn't pay people attention. And they they're going to read the cameras to see them coming out podcast. You know where they're coming from.
Oh, okay. You said the guards just did a walkthrough?
Yes, no, they walked through and just looked in halfway. They didn't really pay people attention. They just looked in the room and it was like, okay, you can't walk, and they didn't really pay attention. But man, they probably read the cameras to see them come out podcast.
Okay.
And they didn't do.
What's a fight check?
The door will make the nurse in.
Okay. You said the pipe check is the door where maintenance come in?
Yes, ma'am. It goes in the pipe station between cells to check on pipes and stuff.
Okay, we'll get him in route.
All the coaches this year already.
Thank you, ma'am.
But they still
It hurts to cost my life.
Mm-hmm. Probably cut off at 5.
Middle Flint 911.
His name is Dominique Cole.
Yes,
I don't remember which can't
I'm calling because
Dominique Cole,
I can't get in touch with the prison over at Macon State Prison. And the guy keeps sending me pictures of my brother that is stabbed up. They said he's almost dead.
Okay, and what cell block is he in?
J2.
And what's his name?
John Mitchell.
She hurt too. She
How
cried.
old is he?
I said she hurt. She cried.
In his 40s.
Said he's in his 40s.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name?
Deborah Mitchell.
And what's your phone number?
762-787-0987.
Okay, do you know where he's been stabbed at?
I don't know. It's just all broker.
Okay, you said this
But then
is at
also-
Macon State Prison in Macon County.
Also, sometimes when people are imprisoned, some of them get on drugs real bad, so they'll try to trick their relatives into sending them money. So they'll pretend to get stabbed up and pretend to get beat up and let their relatives think that their lives are in danger, and then their family members will send money to the prison so he can finish getting high. Are you ready to go up there? Okay. But not all the time. Sometimes people's life really do be in danger. And sometimes people, like aggressive people, take advantage of weak people, and it happens.
County, Cell Block, Jason John too.
Yes, but it's Opal Fork.
Okay, we'll let him know.
Okay, thank you, because I can't get nobody to answer the phone.
Okay, we'll let him know.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'll go on.
It got to be a bad feeling to be trying to be talking to your relative, and then to know that their life is in danger, and know that they're not really getting help. You understand what I'm saying?
Now we're gonna need a sheriff or anyone that could come down here. We have a civilian at the back gate.
Are they in a vehicle or?
No, they're on foot. They were just back there. Our
You
sergeant
said we
is
parked,
dealing
right?
with him right
Yeah.
now, but they think he just made a drop, but he's back there.
And what was your name again?
Officer Cosio, Cossio.
Okay, ma'am, we'll get somebody out there.
All right, thank you.
Tandem 911.
Hey, ma'am, this is Grash over here at Rogers State Prison. I've got a 41-year-old male with chest pain that I need to send out to the hospital.
You said 31.
41?
Chest pain.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he in medical.
Yes, ma'am. He's got a history of heart attack.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're going to get him out there, okay?
All right, thank
Our
you,
main
ma'am.
coach
Nah,
kid is
you
so
welcome.
bad.
They what?
Our main coach kid is so bad.
Time 911.
Look at that kid.
Hey, this is Officer Constance. Rogers calling back. They're telling me that the vehicle has not picked up the person is still in our woods. So
Do what?
The person that's in the
What'd you
woods.
say?
I said that there's still someone in our woods, and the vehicle has not picked them up yet. They're still driving back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
Does it look like rain over there?
Where's the last place that they seen it? Because they went out there and they couldn't find them.
11R to 11T. They want to know where's that vehicle at now, or where you last see it? Did you hear any of that?
No, ma'am.
It's a silver.
You need my help with anything?
So he's around the Cedar Hall?
Yeah, they're going around.
It's
and
getting
around
dark
and around.
outside too, something.
All right, we'll let them know.
All right.
I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be up there. But if you need me,
Time 911.
Hello, this is Officer Constance at Rogers State Prison.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we just had a drop.
Yeah, we used to get a mighty
It's
dark.
getting
A
dark.
vehicle
I'll
that's
be right
parked
here.
on the side of the road at our wood line, picking up
Please watch yourself
picking up
going
a
across the
person
street.
that just
Hold on, wait.
made a drop.
Let these cars go by.
It's a silver vehicle, and hold on.
You can go ahead and get out. I just don't want you to walk out there until it's time.
Okay, they're headed towards Reevesville. They're slowly going across, driving past our prison. It's a silver vehicle. That's the only
Let that one go
description.
by.
She doesn't know what make or model it is, but they just dropped somebody off.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go ahead and let them know.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the radio.
That's okay. I said I'm going to go ahead and let them know.
You gonna let them know now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, 911.
I got a black male that's over in the Woodline at Rogers State Prison. He just did a thorough over. It's a black male. He's in the Woodline. He got on dark clothing.
Okay, the Woodline. Where at?
Between Rogers and GSP, most of them know where it's at. The Woodline by B Building.
What's your name, ma'am?
Sergeant Roundtree.
Okay, ma'am, we'll get somebody over there.
Thank you.
Chat on that one.
Hey, good morning. This is Grash over here at Rogers State Prison.
Hey.
Hey, I've got an inmate with decreased lung sounds on the left side after an altercation. 46-year-old male.
Okay, is he located in medical?
Yes, ma'am. His vital signs are normal at this time.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Grash, Grath.
All right, we'll get EMS out there.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Title 911.
Hello, this is Officer Costas of Rogers State Prison. We need EMS here. We have a offender that's not responsive. He's asthmatic, and he's not really responding.
Okay, is he located in medical?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Have any idea how old he is? We don't really know the age right now. We've only got between about 28, 31.
Okay, did y'all just find him in a cell unresponsive?
Where did y'all find him? He was in the building, yeah.
Okay. And you said it's because of asthma, or y'all don't know?
We don't know. We don't have a 24-hour medical. We just talked to a doctor on the phone,
Okay.
and he said he needs to go. Huh?
Is he breathing?
I hope so.
I'm assuming he is. I mean, I'm not with him. I'm in the closed-off area. I can only see through the windows.
Okay. Do you know where he's located at right now?
Yeah, I can see him. I can see. I just can't speak to the unit manager through the window because it's like I just can't. All I know is he's laying there and they're saying he's not very responsive.
Okay. Well, we'll get an ambulance out that way.
All right. Thank you.
Cat on 911.
Hey, this is Lieutenant King up here at Rogers. There's a offender that just got assaulted, and my doctor said to call for EMS because he has visible issues with his ribs. You can see them from his back and from the front where they're sticking out where they shouldn't be.
All right, do you know how old he is?
How old are you, Jonathan? 39.
All right, so 39-year-old inmate.
Yeah.
And you said he's been struck or he's malnutrition?
He was struck. He got beat on.
You said he's got injuries to his ribs?
Yes, sir. Front and back. And he's got one good cut from his right shoulder down his arm, but it looks superficial. And he's got bruising to his ears and face and whatnot.
All right, where do y'all have him located?
In visitation at Rogers.
All right, we'll get somebody out there as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Titan 911.
Hey, this is Nurse at Rogers State Prison. I got a 31-year-old black male that was involved in an altercation with some kind of weapon. He has an arterial bleed to his right arm.
Okay.
I need an ambulance. Like
Issues to the right arm.
not issues. He has like an arterial bleed.
What's the number?
Okay, what else is going on with him besides that?
He has 2 humongous holes in his arm and he's bleeding out.
Where do y'all want him to go?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Where do y'all want him to go?
To the hospital?
I just need EMS. Like, they're probably going to airlift him, honestly.
Okay, I will get somebody en route.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Cat 911.
Yes, ma'am. This is Officer Lewis over at Smith State Prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm trying to see if an officer can just ride by near the fire station. My P vehicle is seeing a drone flying over in the front of the prison.
Okay. Right. Near the fire station?
Yeah, she said it kind of was in front of, well, you don't know our zones, but it's like in zone 6, and it's like, she said it flew near the fire station.
Okay, we'll let them know.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See if we can have an officer maybe ride through here. We got a drone flying over. We can't see it because it's cloudy out, but they can hear it.
Okay. Around what area of the prison do you hear it?
It sounds like they just saw something fly over D building. That's kind of the front.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Cat 911.
We can need an EMS to Smith State Prison.
Okay, what's going on?
His exacerbation patient, his O2 keeps dropping every time he moves around. It's in like the 80s right now.
How old is he?
He is, hold on, let me take a note here. How old is he? He's 59.
And what's your name?
Tiffany.
Is the patient located in medical?
No, he's in stable condition.
Is the patient located in medical?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
All right, we'll get somebody down there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, 911.
Hi, this is Marla Riley. I'm a nurse practitioner at Smith State Prison. We've got a patient here named Michael Twiggle. He has a head injury, was assaulted. He's got blood all over the place. He's got an altered mental status. We need an ambulance.
Okay, ma'am, it's going to be just a few minutes. It'll have to come from the Reedsville area.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'll
Cat 911.
It's a phone call. Yes, this is Miss Riley, nurse practitioner over at Smith. We've got a employee who's been injured, and she slipped on some on some paint on concrete that was wet, and she's hit her head. She has a right elbow injury, and she has a right ankle injury. Can't stand on it.
Okay, how old is she? Do you know?
Miss Mack, how old are you, hon? 53.
And is she in medical unit right now?
Yes.
Okay.
All righty.
All right, we're going to get someone out there, okay?
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Channel 911.
This is Nurse Mitchell at Smith State Prison. I have a patient, a 31-year-old black male, who needs to be sent to the hospital by EMS.
All right, what's going on?
He was involved in an altercation, he said Friday. He says he hasn't been seen. He has some stab wounds. They appear to be shallow to his neck, and he has a lot of swelling to his jaw area and neck. He's stable.
Okay, how old was he?
31.
And he has stab wounds to his neck?
Yes.
And a swollen jaw?
Yes, his neck and jaw is swollen.
And this is from a previous?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, we'll get somebody down there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Manager Martin. Miss Martin, you got Tatnall 911 on the phone. They said they keep getting calls from y'all.
Yeah, and it's not going through. You have them on the line?
Hello, Mel?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, hold on just a moment. There's nurses right here.
Okay.
Hey, this is Nurse Carter at Smith State Prison. I have Mr. Vincent Easley. He is a 30-year-old male. He was assaulted a few weeks ago and went out and had facial surgery. Well, he's come to us today with loss of consciousness, and the provider wants him to be sent out by EMS.
Okay. Is he located in medical?
He is, yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll let him know, okay?
All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye. Okay. Okay, it's ringing now.
Smith State Prison, Main Patrol Sergeant Dacia speaking. How can I help you, sir, ma'am?
Yes, this is Tatnall 911. We keep getting calls from y'all.
Lady, do you know who called Tatnall 911? Hold on, ma'am.
Okay. Tatnall 911.
Hey, this is Nurse Copeland at Smith State Prison. I was calling because I was a 37-year-old black male with several superficial puncture wounds.
What is superficial?
And he sent out. He lost consciousness.
Okay, where are the wounds at?
He's got multiple wounds on his arms. He's got two on his back, up and down his chest, and to his forehead. And he's one over his eye, his eyebrow. And he has some abrasions around his neck and to his right chest wall.
Okay, and is he located in medical?
Yes, ma'am.
And what's your name?
Nurse Copeland.
All right, we'll get somebody out there.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Tatnall 911.
Hey, this is the nurse calling from Smith State Prison. I got a 20-year-old black male located in medical with multiple stab wounds.
Okay, is he conscious and breathing?
Yeah, he's conscious, vital signs stable.
Okay. Can you tell me where the stab wounds are on his body?
4 to the back and 2 to the left shoulder.
Is he the only patient that you know of?
Only patient, yes.
All right, and he is in medical?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll get EMS over there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Cat, no 911.
Hi, I'm calling from Smith State Prison. We need EMS services. We have a patient who was found hanging.
Do you know if he's breathing or not?
Yes, he's breathing. He's alert, but he did lose consciousness.
Okay, is he located in medical?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know about how old he is?
He is 33, I'm sorry, 33, not 43.
33-year-old male. He was found hanging, lost of consciousness.
Yes.
But he is alert and breathing at this time, located in medical.
Correct.
Okay, ma'am, we'll get started down there.
Thank you.
Got shot. We gotta go to the facility. We had an offender get shot.
You said you got an offender that got shot?
We have a gun in the facility. We had an offender get shot.
That is the 911 call that came from inside Smith State Prison during the early morning hours of June 16th after an employee there was shot and killed by an inmate before the shooter turned the gun on himself. The chaos inside the prison is our top story at 6.
WSCV's Sarah Smith got the 911 tapes from that day, which offers new details into that shooting and the safety inside the prison. Sarah, what happened after those shots were fired?
Well, Tina, you can hear shouting in the background and confusion as to what happened in the kitchen. Several people, quote, stuck inside that area with the gun. Take a listen. We want to warn some viewers. Some of this audio may be disturbing.
You said there's 2 patients?
Yes, there's 2 patients. They're both unconscious. She has a lot of blood loss right now.
She has a lot of blood loss?
Mayhem at Smith State Prison.
It was a food service lady that got shot. The offender who shot the 2 people, the shot, he killed himself, and the weapon has been secured.
Jadricus Hart allegedly shooting contracted food service worker Ariane Grace before taking his own life. The Georgia Department of Corrections releasing a statement that Hart and Grace had a personal relationship. In the 911 call, the employee says she was talking to others in the kitchen through the door, stating the 2 people shot were, quote, stuck in the kitchen.
All units are to stay in their place and stay out of that kitchen. Do not enter the...
You know, here's the weird part about that situation. And I touched on this on some of my earlier interviews. I don't know what channel it was on, but they caught a firearm. That man used a firearm. This is the first time that they came across it. Do you think that that's the only firearm that is in the Georgia Department of Corrections? It's almost equivalent to a person getting locked up the first time they commit an unlawful act. It's possible, but it's highly unlikely. So their gun, I would have to assume that there are guns inside the facility.
Kitchen out this time, I repeat. Do not enter that kitchen out this time.
Those employees asking one another what to do and who to call.
Kennedy wasn't answering. Call the warden or call Carver.
Susan Burns, founder of They Have No Voice, listened to this call. She says that tragic outcome is why she continues to advocate for prisoners and workers.
It's the worst thing I have actually ever seen that was related to a prison. And there's no one in charge. No one knows what to do.
Burns says gross understaffing is one of the most dangerous things in any prison.
And it just pulls back the curtain on the lack of training, the inability to communicate. The question of staffing again comes into this.
We've heard.
And share.
No, that's not what we're doing.
New developments in one of the biggest corruption cases in Georgia's history. 49 correctional officers are under arrest accused of helping inmates get their hands on drugs, liquor, as well as cell phones. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live in downtown Atlanta, where a news conference just wrapped up. Taisha?
Craig, these are copies of the indictments, all 49 of them. The law enforcement officers who are now suspects were arrested and terminated today.
Our work is nowhere near done.
Nearly 50 current and former correctional officers arrested and indicted for smuggling drugs and cell phones into 9 different Georgia prisons. It started out as a federal investigation to crack down on cell phones in prisons, but turned into an operation to take down prison officers who were allegedly breaking the law.
It is truly troubling that so many corrections officers from across the state of Georgia.
That's the young lady that lost her life right there. Oh, what's her name? Her name is... I wonder if her family sued. I'm gonna try to find it.
Could be so willing to sell their oaths, to sell their badges for personal profit.
FBI agents told me some officers were doubling their salaries by helping inmates get contraband from outside the prisons. Undercover agents were shocked by the level of corruption.
Corrections officers use their law enforcement credentials, use their uniforms, use their badges to protect an individual who they believed was engaged in drug trafficking outside the prison, specifically deals involving kilogram quantities of cocaine and methamphetamine.
The Georgia Department of Corrections Commissioner Homer Bryce.
So I'm gonna go to this other story. I'm gonna go and see what's up with this. Cause it seemed like she should have, they family should
An
have a
inmate at
lawsuit.
Smith State Prison in southeast Georgia shot and killed a 24-year-old female food service worker early Sunday morning. The incident occurred around 4:30 a.m. in the prison's kitchen before the inmate turned the gun on himself. The victim, Ariane Shavea Grace, was an employee of the food service company Aramark. The Georgia Department of Corrections is investigating the incident. The weapon is in GDC custody at this time, and a complete and thorough investigation of what led up to this tragic incident will be carried out, said the department. The inmate, Jadricus Hart, was serving a 20-year sentence for voluntary manslaughter with a maximum release date of June 2043. It remains unclear how Hart obtained the weapon used in the shooting. Aramark spokesperson
Can we get an EMS out here? I believe someone passed it. I got someone coming over and give me the exact situation. What happened?
They got shot. You still got people stuck up inside the kitchen.
Got shot.
It's the gun.
We gotta go to the facility. We had an offender get shot.
You said you got an offender that got shot?
We have a gun in the facility. We had an offender get shot. They're stuck up in the kitchen right now. We need someone out here. Ooh.
Who's stuck in the kitchen, ma'am?
We got the orderlies. Are any kitchen staff stuck in the kitchen right now? Is anyone held in the kitchen hostage?
There's 95 in the kitchen. We have food service in the kitchen as well.
We got offenders and we got civilian food service in the kitchen right now.
All right, where is the person that has the gun?
Still in the kitchen.
Are they in the kitchen?
Go ahead, sir. Is that 95 with the gun still in the kitchen too? Yes. It was a food service lady that got shot.
Food service lady that got shot?
One of our employees got shot.
That in the PD. Where is she at? Is she still in the kitchen?
Is she still in the kitchen, y'all? I need to get this information. No one's answering.
First up the door.
Does anyone know it?
Well, they're real from the today, bro. Hold. Don't go in there, you did. You're not going there, you did.
All units are to stay in their places, stay out of that kitchen. Do not enter this kitchen at this time. I repeat, do not enter that kitchen your time.
Ma'am,
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
can you ask them where she's at?
No one's answering. The kitchen staff stopped responding. Last they said she called out for help on the radio, and she hasn't responded since.
Okay, so they don't know where.
She has a lot of blood loss right now.
She has a lot of blood loss.
Yes.
But she still is located in the kitchen.
Yes. She's still in the kitchen, correct? We have 02 patients. They're both they're still in the kitchen, and there's two patients, and they're unconscious.
You said there's 2 patients?
Yes, there's 2 patients. They're both unconscious. I have a sergeant. He went to the kitchen. She's like, I'm on the phone with EMS. They are notifying. Call the warden. Kennedy wasn't answering. Call the warden or call Carver.
What are we doing? What happened?
Shot. We got a gun in the prison. 2 people are unconscious right now.
What's going on, bro? Salute, bro.
We're gonna need a crash car. I'm on the phone with them right now. But we.
Ma'am, do you know if the other person has been shot as well?
Sergeant Kelly, I need y'all to turn our radios down.
You get them all the way in. You get them all the way in.
I'm on the phone with EMS.
They all need to.
They're trying to clear the kitchen out right now.
You said they're trying to clear the kitchen?
Hey, y'all chill out. We coming. We coming.
He got the weapon secured.
Okay, they have it?
He killed him.
Bro, these folks don't even know what's going on inside the prison, bro. This lady been on the phone for about 30, 45 minutes, and she's saying they secured the weapon. They talking about, it's other officers talking about some weapon. They don't know what's going on. Hey, man, if somebody don't take control, look, I had an interview with Victor Hill. Let me see if I can pull Bro Station channel up. I had an interview with Victor Hill. Let me go to Bro channel. And I asked him, I say, it's on Ex-Con Media. I said, man, I talked to a guy, or I heard a guy talking who said that while he was at your jail, Clayton County Jail, that he didn't have access to drugs. And it helped him get off of drugs. So I asked Victor Hill, I said, hey man, so if you was in charge of the Georgia Department of Corrections, how could you stop, or could you stop the drugs? He was like, yeah. And he explained it. Let me see if I can find that interview. When he explained it, bro, it seemed pretty simple. Then I had to come to the conclusion that maybe they don't want the drugs stopped. Maybe this process is working its way out the way that they want it to be worked out. For Congress, let me see, that's 12 days ago. Is that it? I don't think it was no hour and 30 minutes.
Of Clayton County, Victor.
Yeah, it's that one, but we did another one. Let's see. Oh, let me see. Strange. Is that it? Let's see the video. Oh, here you go. Trump raised United States. Trump won, and we found the most chaotic gunfight in history. Let's see that video, bro. Why he would have it covered up? Maybe it was a lie. Was it live? There you go.
A law, but I understand as a whole, you know, an inmate in the state.
I'll go to the beginning of it.
Ex-Con Media.
All right, this is my brother, Ex-Con Media. But we had an interview
Welcome
with
to Ex-Con Media. Appreciate you tapping in. I got
him, Victor Hill, and myself. So I'm about to play that.
a couple of guests tonight. Maybe my guest, my co-host from Setbacks to Success, he may be in a little later. But however, I got my good friend, Damian Butler. We've been friends since I was in the halfway house. That was 2013. And we got former Sheriff of Clayton County, Victor Hill. I voted for him when I got my voting rights back.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so man, how y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good, doing good. Good to be here again.
That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. All right.
This is the best day of my life, brother. I don't know how I can get no better.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I need to hear about that.
Go right on into it. Tell them where they can find you on your shout out your social media.
I'm at Best Day of My Life on YouTube and on Instagram. I also have another page called Stay Out of Prison. In person, I'm the Moonwalk Man. In person, I'm an anger management specialist. We work with clients before they go to court, but if you just want to do it the hard way, you can wait. You can get sentenced to anger management, and you can come see me in. It's totally up to you.
I want to get to that whole part, bro.
Whether it be in the system, out of the system, prevented.
It's 2025. People shouldn't be going to prison for certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you take knocking the dust off of them. So it's a lot of these cops that are dirty, that need to be prosecuted themselves, man. But they getting away with a lot of stuff. You know, these commanders, the ones that's over them. Because when I caught them red-handed, I got you on camera. Even the
don't forget us.
Okay, I don't know where it's at in the interview. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to go live on my other channel. I'm at my daughter's swimming, so I gotta go and see what's going on real quick. Cause it looked dark outside. And I gotta get on there to do this. So I'm gonna hop back on live later on. I'm gonna have my brother with me and we'll figure something out. But I gotta go see what's going on with my child.